Hello everyone, so I'm with Jeffrey at the Kessil booth, and you have a new product, and I'm super pumped to see, and I got my hand on it, and just talk about us, like about this product.
Sure. So what we're looking at here is our A360X. So this is our new product that we're launching at Macna, and the first thing you notice about this product is it's like the A360, except it's 40% smaller in form factor. Okay, and the reason we were able to do that is we basically completely redesigned the heatsink such that it's a low-profile, kind of a sunflower turbine shape, and what that results in is it's very efficient. So that basically the airflow going through that covers the entire heatsink, which kind of helps with heat dissipation as well as minimizes kind of dust buildup. And what's neat is actually, since we designed all of this in-house, all the housings, all of this heatsink, everything's custom. The slots you see here on the side, which are the vents, actually match up exactly with the heatsink fins, so that it's basically streamlined going in and going out. It gives you the best airflow that way. And so looking at the A360X, which we're kind of zoomed in here, we have, again, it's 40% lower in profile, but actually we get about 25% more light output out of this fixture. And that's due to our kind of, you could think of it as new generation of LED array. And so that's what we can sort of see here. So these chips, this is still our dense matrix array. What we've done is actually kind of bumped up the power of our core spectra, as well as added additional colors. And so we now have an additional violet, VI, red, and green color control on the A360X. And at the top of it, we maintain, we get a lot of feedback. Keep the menu buttons because they're so easy to use, so easy to set up, and we agree. So we still have our knobs for tuning.
Super smooth.
Yeah, I mean, little detail. We actually work with the vendor to fine tune the grease that's used in the knobs so that they can operate under various conditions, temperature conditions. That's kind of a little side bit, but the color control as well as intensity. And this is continuously tunable. What's unique is actually, you might notice here, is the K-Link ports. So these are Type-C connectors, but they're running, it's actually an industry standard electrical specification or protocol, but we've made a slight adaptation that we think is more suitable for aquarium lighting, and this is our K-Link. And what this allows, I think of it basically as a digital version of 0 to 10. It's still daisy chainable, but using K-Link systems, you can actually in one chain have control over independent lights. And actually, that's what we have here over our main tank. So on this main tank, we actually have 4 lights. They're all connected together using a K-Link. Basically, it's one daisy chain K-Link system. And you'll see that actually these are all the same A360X in the tuna blue flavor. We also have the Tuna Sun here, freshwater applications. But the one on the far left is in one group. The second one is in a second group, and then the 2 on the right are in a third group. And the way we control this using the K-Link is with our new Spectral Controller X. And I can show you that here. So, this is our new Spectral Controller X. On our left side of the port, we have our K-Link, which is controlling the A360X. On the right side, we maintain the 0 to 10 volt, so you can still control this and run programs on the other Kessil products, as well as pumps and various devices like that. But with K-Link, so using the port on the left, what that allows you to do is set groups and have individual programs for each group. So in this case, using the number 1, this is group 1. In group 1, we put 1 lamp in. And the color, it's at the more of a sky blue right now, full intensity, a little bit of violet, a little bit of red, and a little bit of green. In the second group, I don't have any lights. In the third group, we have 2 lights, which have their own setting. And then in the fourth group, we have a single light, which also has its own unique setting. And so what's really cool about this is this new K-Link, this bidirectional, daisy chainable protocol, essentially, allows users to have one controller control, basically, we've tested up to 30 different groups, and individual lights, using just one controller. And in the future, we're bringing out a Wi-Fi dongle such that you can use just one Wi-Fi dongle device to control all your lights. And that's going to be really useful because it's going to cut down a lot of the interference that is inherent when you have multiple Wi-Fi signals in a closed space. Right. And with all, IoT this, IoT that, which is great. One of the challenges that comes from it is basically traffic and crowding in the wireless space. So we think that this way of basically using a industry-proven protocol for basically grouping together lights using our K-Link paired with either the Spectral Controller X or with the future Wi-Fi dongle is a good approach.
And so if I own like the product like the A360WE, Tuna Blue or Tuna Sun, I still can?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So you can still control them using the 0 to 10 volt over here. And one thing we get asked a lot is actually, so how do I transition into the A360X, or what if I have other Kessil products? Well, that's why we have both ports.
Okay.
And what's kind of neat about this is you'll notice that their K-Link actually provides the 5 volts necessary to power the controller. And so it's actually the power from this is actually coming from the fixture itself, going through the K-Link. Yeah. So there's no separate power needed for the here. This is actually now a firmware port.
Oh,
you can
that's
get
nice.
Power off the K-Link.
Nice.
Yeah.
Less cable.
Less cables.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. And that's one of the big advantages of also doing the daisy chain is that you can basically chain them all together using one series of cables, like one continuous line of cables, as opposed to in parallel.
And what do you have else like in control of? Do you have like any special thing?
Oh yeah, so I mean we have our different programs and acclimation as we had on our original controller, as well as let me just jump into let's say this group. The different effects: storm, cloud, rainbow, aurora, moonlight, blue and red. And what's actually really cool is that we actually have very, very, very good low dimming on these new A360Xs. What I did there, or what my team did there, is we basically went back and reviewed sort of what's the most current technology in not only the LED chips, which we manufacture in-house, but also in terms of driving or controlling the intensity or the current going through the LED chips. And after a lot of work, we came up with a board or an electronic board or PCB or hardware that allows us to get basically like 0.1% dimming. And I can show you that on our tank over here. So if we want to spin there, I can show you really, really low dimming, which is great for like a moonlight. So this is again the A360X. I'm just we can do it in Tuna Blue. Sorry, this is the Tuna Blue spectrum. I have it more of the deep ocean, but this here's more of our sky. I'm just gonna put it somewhere in the middle. It doesn't really matter. But check out the dimming as I bring down the intensity, and look how smooth it is. So as I bring it down, these transitions are really, really small. Actually, so small and so fine that the 0 to 10 volts just can't keep up with it. This resolution is smaller than that, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to go digital. So I can keep going down with the dimming. More.
Oh wow!
Look at this.
Okay, like this is a big thing.
Yeah.
Because like with the light that I had, it went like from 0 to 10 or 11%. Yeah, it's just, like, and that was really bugging me.
Yeah.
Because during the night, I just want to have like dimming lights slowly.
Dude, even more.
That's freaking nice. Oh my god.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
And you're gonna still maintain the good spectral, like the core spectrum, as I'm dimming down. So imagine the transition, and then it cuts off. Right here.
This is just perfect. Oh my god.
This is non-trivial. We spent a lot of time figuring this out.
Like this is perfect. Like when you want to sleep and you just want a moonlight effect still.
Yeah.
Like this is so nice. Oh my god.
Look how smooth that is going up, right? I mean, that's also why I like the knobs, right? The knobs are just so smooth.
Wow. Okay. That's a feature I didn't know about it.
Yeah. This is kind of the underneath the hood.
So you basically really like listen. I guess you just saw the forums. You read what the people complain about the older model, how to improve it. Like I don't know if people have other idea how to improve this light. Do you have any feature that you think to add to that light? Maybe another time.
Sort of thing. Like if there's anything else that we think we might have missed on the A360.
Yeah.
So in terms of kind of the heat sink performance and the intensity, there's one thing I didn't talk about here, which is the optical accessories. And so what we wanted to do with the A360X was make this a new platform that's easily upgradable. For instance, using the K-Link, you can run it using the knobs, you can use it with the Spectral Controller X, you can use it with the Wi-Fi dongle, however you want to use it, right? And the same thing with the optics. So our background is really in optics and shaping light. I mean, we build lights for cinematography in Hollywood. And what's used there a lot are different kind of what they call like light shapers or light modifiers. And so what we're going to bring out really soon are optical accessories that you can basically stick to the front of it and change this light from a A360X, which is kind of a wide, to a narrow. And then different kinds of lenses, diffusers, all those things.
A little, like some kind of like little
this little
plug?
Little clip-on. Yeah, it's going to be
nice.
magnetically attached.
Yeah. And there's like just like maybe like focus
so you can
for deeper tank.
Exactly.
And,
get a little bit more penetration. Nice. Because, I mean, from a practical point of view, if you can do it with accessories, we don't really want to stock or have the stores have to stock multiple different lights. And so this, I think, it's something that everyone's going to enjoy. Plus, you know, you like to tinker a little bit, right? You want to experiment around with like different kind of conditions, and it's a lot easier to do that with add-on accessories as opposed to totally new fixtures.
Right.
So we're really excited about the optical accessories, which we're going to release really soon as well.
Okay, so this model is coming.
So this model we've announced it at Macna 2018, but we'll start shipping them in large quantities in November.
Perfect. Thank you very much.